destined to get to this point. The top two seeds in the college football playoff have survived. They've been on a collision course all season long. They've come through the challenges and the distractions, and now they'll fight for that beautiful trophy. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a squad from the Big Ten, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion.
I found it on mute, jeez.
Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football. National championship at stake. Fielded in the end zone. It's Evans. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here comes a handoff. Finding some room at the 25. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down?
It is not what was supposed to happen.
Touchdown, Georgia.
What'd you say?
That is not what was supposed to happen on defense.
ID in that mic's a powerful drug, bro.
What?
I said ID in the mic's a powerful drug.
No, whenever you motion to the fucking player, it fucked up my zone.
Is that would that be considered like I don't know, a glitch, cheat or something?
No.
Okay, I'm making sure. One thing about me, man, I motion.
God, mother. Okay.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. And that run produces a decent game.
Chris, it's the consistency in this back has given this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Snags the quick throw. Touchdown, Dogs. This quarterback on fire today. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start.
Okay. Ah, shit.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception.
Yeah, that's what I'm scared of.
My bad, bro.
It's alright. You still there?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me know if you need me to pause it at some point in the first half. I'll pause it.
No, you're good.
Setting the edge there on the right side of that
Cause you
offensive
get
line.
that, you get pauses
Getting
back in the
strides,
next half, don't you?
going back to the
Yeah.
well, pounding it
All right,
behind
I
that
thought so.
right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. They'll run it here. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear. End zone.
Gosh, just rumbling and stumbling.
Made after a big gain.
Literally stumbling.
They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. No pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease in the back. Found that with your vision. Picks up some big yards for that first down.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to pass this time. Makes a quick grab.
Man, I knew to watch out for the zig route. I knew to watch out for it, and I still let you have it.
Much needed score for trying to just hang in this game.
I put the
Linebacker on him at that.
I put the zig route in so many spots though. I'll run that motherfucker on the outside.
I know. I knew to watch for that zig route. I remember from the first time I played you in that tournament, I was like, man, this dude loves zig routes.
Now they get set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Tuggle.
Yeah, I just like gave you that hole because I couldn't find my person. I should get off the couch like that.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Looking out throwing here to start the drive.
I didn't mean to throw it to him.
Intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here.
Crap.
Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. And this national championship game is now dead even. Kirk, we're going to have a fun finish here.
Yeah, maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Bringing it out. It's Evans. It'll be tackled right at the 20.
Brock Lesnar in your
The
ass.
coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after going to pick 6 last time out here. Defense makes
Nope.
the stop.
I'm not about to run my own play against me and score. That's not happening.
You can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains. It definitely helps your offense. If that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
They've got it, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. The Bulldogs come up to the line in a hurry up.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch. Gets the first down in the process.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The ball comes out.
Are you kidding?
Hey, Chris, we can hear the contact
Bro.
from that hit all the way up here.
Not even a point in challenging that.
It's easy to blame the ball
No,
carrier.
he was standing straight up.
Anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
Man, this sucks.
And the Penn State offense gets back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop?
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to line, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Play action fake, looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. It is intercepted.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris.
That was my fault. I should have went down low.
Much contact. Just put it up to grabs. Defense comes down with it.
And the Georgia offense
Yeah, I was following that one the whole way.
a premium here on ball security. The last drive, of course, ended in a fumble. The offense with some pre-snap motion. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. He's moving out of the pocket now. Tries to get loose in the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain. Second down play coming up. Send the back in motion. Second down, going to throw it. Quarterback escapes the pocket.
Oh man.
I knew exactly what play he was running.
Not a long return.
God.
I know that whole formation, bro. You ran that play well. You was running trio Y flex. That is like my favorite fucking formation. You ain't gonna run
That's
in
one of mine
play.
too.
I was like, I know he's going for the out. If he's not going for the out, he's going for the deep end.
See if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They're going to run it.
Oh, come on, you gotta have that. Raylan?
Stop it after a 6-yard gain. So second and 4.
Chris, it's pretty surreal. National championship in this day and age of college football, when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football, this offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
He'll toss it to the back. Stiff arms the man. He'll be muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
I know you wasn't expecting that,
Might be frustrated at such
Not really.
because I don't run that.
He gets pushed out of bounds at the 2-yard line. I think he wanted to take that one all the way to the end. Fights his
What?
way
Oh,
What?
that's what I thought.
What? Ain't no way, bro.
And that didn't hold on here a second. The replay crew has signaled they want to take another look at this.
I'm even over here like, you really called that a touchdown? Ain't no fucking way.
Shoot. Well, that man, freaking Vegas, that made a call, man. They're telling these guys what to call.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because you can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. We're going to have to go back to the drawing board.
3rd down and goal. Crucial play coming up. It's a quarterback keeper.
Well, knock him in, why don't you? Come on, bro.
Penn State. We had a
He straight spun him around, knocked the ball.
Here, take this.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position,
Sabotage. If we lose this, I'm blaming Christian Hillis. Even if, since this is our last season, I will make sure we advance next season. I will transfer you to Bowling Green.
the extra point. Lead is 7, 21-14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. The last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And they start the drive with an end-around play. Nowhere to run up the middle.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contained. That reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. Graham behind the line.
God, I need a fucking first down.
Space around the 30. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray and more recently Jake Fromm and, of course, Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today...
I know Wildcat's probably not going to be something that's going to work against you either.
It works sometimes. Wildcats tough to stop, even when you know how to run it, you know how to stop it, it's still tough to stop.
Yeah. Yeah, it's one of those plays.
If you get somebody that runs it over and over and over again, I mean, they're going to get success at some point.
Looking for a gap. It's ETN. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Oh, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The Bulldogs looking to keep this drive moving. Play action here on first down. Quick throw to his receiver. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Once you can establish the run game, the play action is so effective. Those linebackers' eyes get caught up on the run. You pull the ball, and you've got open targets behind it. It's a great example of using the run game to set up your play action.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Hand it off. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Dogs are in the red zone. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers and make the play.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now on this drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down.
God knows.
Nice throw by this QB. Can he take it all the way?
I didn't know he had it until after he caught it.
Inside the 20.
I was watching the
6. Touchdown. Nittany Lions.
I was watching the deep end of the field.
And a pick 6.
What a choke job.
Monster play by this defense.
Had a quick 14-0 lead, now it's eviscerated 28, 14-point freaking deficit.
Bro, we're only there's still 5 minutes left in the first half.
Oh, and it's blocked. Oh, and they picked it up.
13 points.
Getting set to
Whoops, I didn't mean to do onside.
That one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6, and they recover from that right now. Bringing pressure. Took contact.
Boy, you had that
man.
motherfucker launched down the seam.
I know. Oh my god.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught.
Man, Gunners, his arm is inconsistent sometimes, bro. And I literally lobbed that
The offense
and did a high pass, and it still was underthrown. He's so inconsistent.
shotgun run call. zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
I almost thought you were going to fall short on that dive.
I thought I was for a second too. I kind of thought that safety's gonna have better closing speed than that. 'Cause sometimes I don't realize how ATN's got decent speed, but he ain't super quick.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. He's tackled at
Yeah, you don't want
Yeah,
him in the
I'm trying to kick these. I'm trying to kick these out of the stadium. I'm trying to give you no place to get a kick return on me. That would suck.
Yeah, because you know I returned damn near everything.
Yeah.
touchdown in their last possession. Fighting off the defender. Wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
He'll hand it off. Finds room at the 30. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area. Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades. Going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris, Kajana Carter, Larry Johnson, Miles Sanders more recently, and of course Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option.
Okay, that's pretty. I'll give you that.
Stop, but not before a solid game that time.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Or the quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Breaks loose at the 40. And a big gain across midfield moves the ball inside the enemy 40-yard line. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. And the Nittany Lions starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the run here.
No! Why did he throw it like that?
Intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Going the other way, can they catch him? At the 20. At the 10. Touchdown.
Woo!
Wow, what a
That should have been a user.
score. Kicking team out for the PAT.
Whatever. I think I may have clicked off last second thinking you're going to throw it deeper. I'm trying to use that switch stick.
Knocks through the PAT, so the lead is 28-27.
I haven't even. That shit's fucked me up. The switch stick has fucked me up.
Yeah, I'm getting a little better with it, but I was... Oh, my... What?
Not an ideal.
I never had that happen before. It was a perfect kick. Whatever. But yeah, I have, I'm getting better with it. I'm not great by any means, but I'm getting better with it. I'm trying to force myself to use it more. Especially when I see the ball in the air, trying to react to where it's going, but yeah, it can be kind of finicky. Ooh, thank you, KJ. I knew where you were going with that ball. I hunted it down with the safety.
I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. And here comes a deep shot. Wow, a third
User.
by the QB. And he's got some open field ahead.
Is he coming back? That's the question.
They finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the
No.
field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. And he drops back in the gun.
Oh, I fucking whipped that.
He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. The offense will now quickly spend the timeout.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Well executed. He finds space and gets the first down yardage. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's ETN.
I'm on down the screen against him.
First down. Dogs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. Dogs line up with a 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Running toward the end zone, the defense.
You gotta be kidding me, bro.
Defense has got the
You gotta be kidding me.
The 50, inside the 40, past the 20.
Gotta be kidding.
Touchdown, Penn State. A fumble return.
This game is wild, bro.
How about that for this
I hate this game sometimes, dog.
How about move this guy over?
Should I even bother challenging it? I can't challenge it.
That's a boost review under 2 minutes.
Yeah, under 2 minutes. God, I can't believe that crap. They're not gonna review it. Screw you then, game.
Extra point makes the lead 6.
That's the type of BS that happens with this game sometimes. It was bad enough I probably wouldn't be able to get lined up for a field goal. And I know I'm gonna get lined up for a field goal. I should have taken time out and kicked the field goal myself. Bad clock management. It's usually something I'm better at.
Bringing it out, it's Evans. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this run away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Evans.
Boy, I had a crease.
They get him at the 50.
You did. You did have a crease.
I had a fucking crease.
That would not have been good.
And Penn State offense
That would have been so bad.
first play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Solid run.
He
God,
wouldn't
this
get
guy.
off. He wouldn't get off that one, man. Wow.
Positive gain by this
I could have had like 60 yards.
between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense. This guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all, the national championship.
They'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Evans. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw and keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over the
God,
sideline.
motherfucker. That was a reverse.
Yeah, I know. When I saw that like delayed little handoff thing, I said, "Oh, we gotta rush that."
Down play here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere. Boy, can he get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to take the inside on the perimeter and set something up downfield.
Offense made it reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, this is exactly what the defense talked about at halftime, coming up with a stop to start this second half. Now they've done that on this third down. We'll see what happens with the decision on third down, but the defense looks at a very different kind of
Ooh,
energy
he's about to
to
get
start the
killed.
second half.
Oh yeah, I've had that happen to me before. I'm not doing that again.
I think I did it to you last time.
Yeah. Yeah, how could I forget?
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Inside dip now from the shotgun.
Oh,
Breaking
man.
free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
Man, this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense, and phew, he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
What the fuck
Defense
was
stops
that?
him, but that's a solid game.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from a running game.
What's the play goal here on second down for this offense? As the wide receiver coming in motion now. Grab behind the line. It's Coleman. They tackle him. Looks
Dang
like
it.
it's going to be just short of the mark. Inches away.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here they were determined to stop the run. The problem is leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
This
This
motherfucker.
Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be first and goal. And the Bulldogs come to the line with first and goal. As a design quarterback keeper. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Trying to run it with the option. Pitches to the back. Touchdown, Dogs. This offense is still clicking. Lining up to try the extra point. Extra point puts him in front by 1.
What's crazy is this team is way different than I typically play because I usually get about 35 passing, 40 passing attempts a game. I don't even run that much usually, but this team has forced me to run the ball.
Bringing it out. It's Evans. That's strong coverage there, attacking him at the 11-yard line. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They go back onto the attack, but now behind on the scoreboard. Can they answer right away? They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. And the back now goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They wrap them up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a 1st down.
Now that run, good for 1st down yardage. The drive moves on. They'll toss it to the right side. The freshman brings him down quickly.
Does he have any wear and tear yet?
This time, the defense just won the battle up front of the line
No.
of scrimmage. Not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
God.
The gain is good enough for a 1st down near the 38.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision.
Well, we both run the ball now.
Showing great patience.
Oh.
Opens up.
I said we both run the ball now.
His speed to pick up some good yards.
Wideout's now postured. Off the play fake on 1st down. Trying to extend the play. He's hit as he throws it.
God
The
bless.
pass is incomplete on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Final quarter coming up.
And I was sitting in cover 2 man too. That would have messed me up.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And he's back to throw again after the incompletion on 1st down. This time a completion.
Took away the zig and he hit me with that.
Crosses midfield.
And I blitzed.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice game.
The Nittany Lions will have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
And O-line has to regroup now. It's 2nd and 12. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Fires into the wideout. But they can't
Whoa.
make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between quarterback and receiver. Man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on his quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here.
No fucking way, bro.
That's the 4th tonight. Look out, he's got some space. Out past the 30. At the 10 now. Brings the interception
Wow.
all the way back. Touchdown, Bulldogs. See if they can convert the point after. Extra point up and good. So the lead now is 8 here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. Makes the grab. It's Evans.
Bro, you literally had that. Why did he do that? You had him dead to rights. That's a pick every day of the week.
You sure
I
did.
want to use during your heat. I'm talking about the, oh, you just, never mind.
I usured him back down.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Wants to throw it on second down. Looking for a deep completion.
Cool if he'd have caught that.
Incomplete would have had a huge gain. So he's high off the ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know you're going to take
It's
some
bedtime.
shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Well, the incompletion, it sets up a third
I'm going to bed after I'm done too.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's fourth down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
Hang on, bro. I need a drink. You want some more? What do you want? What do you want? You gotta go lay down. You gotta go lay down. Okay.
So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And now the defense will call a timeout for this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. Here we are late in a one-score game. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Looking to chuck it again. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run here, let's
Bro, what the
and it's
fuck?
incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs. You're in the late
This
stages
game.
of this game.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Clear
Dang it.
before the snap. It'll be a false start.
All right,
Easy
well.
call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
I'm still pissed about that, bro. There's no reason for that.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Gives it to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss.
Yeah, you saw that coming.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well we much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This running back's had a big night, the kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Quick completion to the tight end. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. Drop back in coverage. Keep everything in front of you. Force that quarterback to have to check the ball down. And then you rally to the football. Force this 4th down. Great job here by the D.
Missed it. Dang it.
Try is no good. After the miss, it's still 1 possession game.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
And the Penn State offense gets back on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost him anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Now it's 2nd down here. Trying to find room. It's Singleton. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
Now this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job locking in on him to negate his big playability.
That run sets up an important 4th down call for this offense. Here's the option play. Pitch to the back. Well, there's the stiff arm. Running with purpose. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to allow the back to pick up this first down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a first down, they can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate. He was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
We reach the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? 2nd down after that previous play. Graham behind the line. It's Allen. Gets some space around the 30. That's a big hit at the end, but he earned a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Nittany Lions begin a new series here. 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Singleton. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Caught quickly. All the way to the end.
That was a crazy play.
Touchdown.
Bro, I love that play. I know that play like a key, bro.
Yeah, that was tough.
I don't run it.
That was tough. I wasn't ready for that.
There's an option with
2
every
point tie.
receiver.
2 point tie. Let's see what we got.
They got to get this two-pointer to get it potentially into overtime.
It's obviously down 2. They'll go for the 2-point conversion and try to tie the score. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He's going to muscle
You gotta be kidding!
Point try ties up the game.
Bro, that's the most clutch fucking throwing
That was
catch
insane, because I had you with KJ, I had you dead rights. I just couldn't get over the T in time.
Now team on the field now
Dang.
gets set to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Evans. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. The Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. How do you play this now? Do you call a conservative play and just wait for overtime, or try to make something happen and win it in regulation? Finds room at the 30. Oh, and nothing but green grass.
Oh my god.
Rounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back.
Motherfucker.
Final drive coming up. Let's see what the quarterback can do. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Ball handed off. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up. And a timeout is called late in this tie game. Sharp choices coming up. Second down play coming up. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Third down. They don't gain anything from here. It's a 51-yard field goal try. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught behind the line. It's Bell. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. The offense calls a timeout here. That's the 3rd and 4.
Shoot, I should've let my clock run. Dang it. Stop thinking. Oh, it's about to be rough.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody.
That's about to be rough.
Here. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. And it comes down to this. A field goal to put his team up in the final minute. The field goal is good. And cue the celebration. They have taken the lead in the final minute. After the clutch kick to take the lead, now they'll kick it away. The offense still a chance to tie this game if they can drive the field quickly. Bringing it out. It's Smith. And he stopped at the 19.
He's got 98 speed, bro. You know, and outside.
No, I was trying. Sometimes I had better luck kicking it all the way out there, trying to, you know, get it to go way out of bounds or something, but I couldn't get it there.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They've got some time to work with. They go for a touchdown here or play it more conservatively and set up for a field goal try. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front, line up. It's first down. Somebody up there
Are you
got
fucking kidding,
the
bro?
line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Offense looking to throw the ball. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. That deep shot is caught for a big game. Oh, and he's in the
I don't believe it, I just saw.
Bro.
Touchdown, Penn State. They have jumped in front in the final minute.
I don't believe it, I just witnessed.
Take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team. And this
God
offense.
knows, man.
I had to get my substitutions right. It was that route or it was nothing. Like, I put it all in one basket, bro. That route, that play with that guy.
Well, I have no words. Dang, dude, I can't believe it. That should pretty much do it. Literally had to have it right there.
Yeah. Well,
That's
it
nuts.
didn't have to. I had one timeout, but I had 2 plays pretty much.
Dang, dude, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. You know what's crazy is I shouldn't have changed my defense when I had that, I was man up 3 deep. I probably would have boxed that play.
You would have. Oh, yeah, you would have. If you'd have went man up 3 deep, you would have boxed that motherfucker right up.
I can't even believe it. I can't even believe it, bro. That's devastating.
My first one.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one.
I can't believe it. I just witnessed.
As you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. On Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are
Okay, I'm done.
kings of college football and national champions.
And you got player of the game.
Oh, man. That's gonna sting forever.
He was averaging 20 yards a carry, bro.
Yeah, I deserve to get kicked for that one. I deserve to get punched in the mouth for that one. That was stupid. So much mismanagement.
Yeah, if you'd have ran the clock down, that play never would have happened.
I know. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know what I was thinking, man. I literally sat there and was like, okay, we can run the clock down. I took a timeout. I don't know what I was thinking. It's a moron. It's stupid. God.
The game was insane, bro. From 14-0, 20-14. 27-14. 35-27. The game was insane.
That was my least favorite game ever.
Your least favorite one?
I knew it was gonna be. I knew it was gonna be something to try to have to beat that team.
You had the speed.
I sold it so bad, man.
Really both sold that game more than one. We both sold that game more than once. Alright, I'm about to go to bed.
Alright, man. GG's. You earned it, man. You got one for 25, bro.
One, I gotta look for 2 tomorrow.
You said you wanted to get you one to 25, and you got it.
Yeah. Alright, bro.